and July 24, Wednesday. Local resident denounced mayor for theft of antique necklaces. Wait, what? We caught that guy. Representative of Orthodox Church may appear in Freeburg. City unemployment rate drops below 1%. Go to work. Austin, my band is playing a charity concert for some sick children. I can read, I swear. Can I have the day off? Sorry, bro. No. Alright, let's start the day. Oh, we need to hire new people. And probably buy some new records, right? Yeah. Let's go buy whatever the cheapest thing is. 100. Yeah, 100 is the cheapest thing. It's Clarinet Sugar by Bob Bernard. Xoslev says the finish on this track lasts forever. Yeah, let's buy it. And let's play that one. Yep, this one's the one we bought. Okay. Alright. Take care of the hero. Jeffrey Silk is today a hero, having pulled a drowning senator while screaming from the river. The municipality, on the senator's recommendation, has decided to reward this outstanding officer. The ceremony is scheduled for July 27, and the event will be open to the press as well as Mr. Green's family, who wish to personally thank the police officer. Make sure nothing unusual happens to this officer, so he will be able to attend the ceremony and receive his medal without complications. Sure, he's shift A anyway. Oh, speaking of which, we need to hire people. The guy that left is part of shift A, so we need to hire shift A, Lindsay Siegler. City Hall, let's request everything. And just wait for more people. Alright, attempted murder. Sometimes your officers will arrest only one or two criminals, but when you're taking down a whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. A truly professional staff can cope without the need for special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon when the situation calls for it. Too bad the department doesn't have the money for one. Attempted murder at suburbs. An ice cream van struck a schoolboy. Oh jeez. The ambulance arrived quickly, but the boy was declared dead on the scene. The nearby residents are enraged and demand justice from the driver of the van. He's currently holed up inside the ambulance while the paramedics try to raise him from the ground. The situation is quickly spiraling out of control. Well then, let's send Asano. He's professional enough. Although it doesn't feel like that's a one-person job. Like, it feels like we should have more officers in that scene, but you know what? The game didn't ask for more. Yeah, I really like this music. It's nice. Jack, some black gangsters hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? I guess let's send you three, Griffin, Koshi, and Yancy. Okay, attempted murder. Already there is Sano. The situation is more serious without pressing police reinforcements. Purdy, Daniel, Austin, and Tsubaki. Go ahead. That should bring Shift B to the 200 squad. Let's go. Jack, we have something going down today at the coach house at 8:30. We wouldn't want any policemen scratching the party. I think 6K should be enough for such a request. Can't really afford that right now, but I can. Oh yeah, I can. The rule is you can fail 2 times and 8 times. Then yeah, we can. Sure, man. Noise complaint at Sawmill. An elderly man called the police station reporting that terrible screams have been coming from the sawmill for over an hour. What the hell is going on? What's a guy got to do to get a little sleep around here? You'd better go check it out. 4 officers. I don't have
410A complete.
attempted murder report. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good. Well, I mean, those people get back in time, because that needs 4 officers. Enemy sand. It's a road. Mr. Boyd managed a large fleet of vehicles and wanted to organize a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road, so your patrolmen will never even need to look twice at our cars. Please send 3 of your best officers. They'll ride all day with my people and explain the intricacies of traffic flow and police monitoring. I've heard about the problems your department faces, particularly your obsolete fleet of police vehicles, so in return, I would be happy to donate a paddy wagon. Do we need a paddy wagon? So, sure, take these people. And I think those guys will be back in time, so we can actually send people out to this call. Noise complaint at the sawmill. Yeah, I need 4 officers. Everybody's good enough. Let's go send Daniel, Austin, Tsubaki, and Asano. We have a robbery at the drugstore. I people. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. I just don't have the people. I just don't. Henry Sand report. Chief, we rode along and went over the basics with their empty-headed drivers. We're done for the day. Meanwhile, Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon. It's a nice piece of equipment, too good for the idiots we'll be packing inside. There you go. Yeah, but sorry, bro. We don't have the people. Robbery, drugstore, offender escape, and civilian killed. Okay. We gotta stop killing people, guys. Noise complaint. Sawmill. The sawmill is surrounded by a 9-foot fence and the gates are locked from the inside. Shouts can be heard from within. Knock on the gate. The man is threatening a young boy with a circular saw. The man is screaming hysterically. Raise a gun at the man and order him to release the boy. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Perfect. Good. And we don't have any investigations. Good. Everything is going pretty okay. Homicide. Wait, that's the courthouse. That's for sand, right? I don't need to send anybody to that. It's bad that it's homicide, but yeah. Homicide courthouse. During a sentencing, a serial killer by the name of Oliver Ramirez seized a gun from the holster of the court bailiff, and after shooting several witnesses, barricaded himself inside the courtroom. The stenographer has been taken hostage. Oh, that feels super bad. We're not sending people to it. Well, we also don't have enough people anyway. Yeah, that feels bad. That feels so bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
412A in progress.
So, residential area. Emergency medical services arrive on a call for a man complaining of chest pains. While they are treating him, the man suddenly attacked one of the EMTs, shouting wildly about the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. The other personnel managed to escape and called the police. Okay. Daniel, Austin, Tsubaki, and Asano. You guys go. Sorry, homicide. I just do not have the people, the 6 people you need. I have 5. I had 5. Sorry, bro.
410B complete.
Thank you, Christopher G. Sand. Thank you for doing as we ask you to come out with redone 6K. Port. Vendor escape. Civilian killed. Sand, you gotta stop killing people. You gotta stop killing people. Stovall is our best officer. Sims is our best detective. 32-5. That's still okay. We're still okay. We're still okay.
We've got a situation
Doctor's
here.
apartment is locked from the inside, and unintelligible screams can be heard from within. Let's enter an adjoining apartment and climb over the balcony. The victim's bound and lying on the floor. The assailant sitting on top of him, waving a syringe filled with an unknown substance. A bottle of bleach is on the floor nearby. Sir, we are on your side. Tell us about this conspiracy. Man jumps up and grabs some papers from the table. Everything's written down right here. All the evidence you'll need. They created these medications to control our minds. Well, the Freeburg police will begin an investigation right away. Let's talk down at the station.
412A.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Perfect. Shift B is really like our stars right now. They're doing work. So much work. They are pretty dang amazing. There, is the day done yet? There we go. And hey. Alright, how are we looking? My cat's like scratching things in the background, I'm so sorry. Shift B looks good. We need to keep Silk alive. Shift A and Shift B looks decent. Okay, that's good enough. Let's end the day. Day 11, July 25, Thursday. All City Hall employees awarded company cars for personal use. Damn, care with money? Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. You are? For what? Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. What? What did I do? What do you mean? What do you mean? I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? No. Start the day. Let's go by Coriolan Overture by Beethoven and play that. Oh, guess something bad's gonna happen. Yep. Please be advised that we're unhappy with the efficiency of the PD. We're cutting the department's budget. How am I supposed to do the work if we spend my budget? Hello? Does that make sense, anyone? No, because it doesn't make any sense. Kuzma, you're in charge. Mass shooting at the Octopus restaurant. An unknown person walked into your restaurant one evening and killed 7 people in the Bloody Shirt film franchise. Ziegler, I swear to Jesus, you end up killing yourself.
11 in
Is you
progress.
drunk? I'll be really pissed off. It's passing at the bar and Bill Buckler reported 2 unidentified men snuck onto his farm and set fire to the bar. As the call came in, the 2 criminals were attempting to get into the house. Proceed. Music's still intense, Actually, the investigation started. Mr. Professor Creighton says that the guys at work when stopped talking about that place, everybody said it had fried their octopus, so I booked the table as soon as I had the night free. Otherwise, it would have gotten uncomfortable at work. Even the interns had already tried the octopus. I'm a senior analyst, by the way, and you wouldn't believe it, but the second before I placed my order, those flashy movie guys ordered the last octopus. I'm not a fan of that kind of attitude. I'm just as important as they are. What can I do? I had to order a Caesar salad. Although it's against my policy to eat dishes named after losers. If I was happy eating Caesars and Napoleons, I'd still be treated animals. An unknown person walked into a restaurant in the evening and killed 7 people in the Bloody Shirt franchise. Local people coming in and them being dead. Great. Mr. Love, the waiter. Film guys are in here all the time ever since they started shooting. Usually, it's a range of bullshit. He's a big star actor. According to the rules, guests like that should be served by a waiter in version. But he always tries to keep track of me and didn't ask any questions. It's not every day that you get to brush shoulders with people like that. That night, Mr. Version decided to call portable for some reason. Maybe it was because Spaghetti wasn't with him? Maybe he doesn't like him. Although who doesn't like Spaghetti? Although who doesn't like Paul Spaghetti? Well, maybe Fred Avery, the director of the original Bloody Shirt. You heard that they had a fight, right? I wish I could find out what that was about. Mr. Brell, the bartender. Head waiter, Mr. Version is a total piece of shit. He doesn't treat the folks who work there like they're people at all. He's always yelling at us and calling us dumb bitches. I didn't, give my past life and come here on forged documents so I could put up with his attitude. Where are you from, Mr. Brill? Why? What past life? What forged documents? He even treats the guests with contempt. He's either talking coldly to them through his teeth or turning altogether. But then when those filmmakers arrived for some reason, he got all nervous and fussy. He even served them personally, and then he rushed off to call somebody, probably bragging that he had such important guests. Maybe it was the first time he noticed the clientele. He'd opened his eyes earlier, he'd know we've had plenty of big shots through here. Even Mayor Rogers died here once. Mr. Peterson, the security guard. I was asleep in the utility room when everything went down, so what? I'm running on less than 4 hours of sleep. I'm not a robot. I should be obvious even to an idiot that I see this behind every move. Why don't you cops put them in jail? Saggy's money sure works miracles, doesn't it? I just don't understand why the public isn't it up for. Uncle Lou brings me the new Christian eye pamphlet every Tuesday. It's got everything in there about those beasts. They hate everything American, especially American culture. It was only a matter of time before they started going after America's greatest artists. God rest the souls of those creative geniuses. I hope their followers will be able to finish Bloody Shirt 5. It's a blessing. It's a blessing God save Polish bacon. Okay. That's some conspiracy theory level craziness right there, Mr. Peterson. Mr. Rolston, technician. What do I do at the restaurant? To be honest with you, I do next to nothing. Owner hired me because he was planning all sorts of technological gizmos. We were going to hang some complicated lighting, have dishes transported to the tables on rails, all kinds of things like that. But the only thing he ever accomplished was putting up 2 video surveillance cameras, and even those are usually turned off. But on the evening this whole thing happened, the head waiter for some reason demanded that the cameras were working that evening. He even went out to buy blank tapes. As soon as I heard the shots, I ran to the kitchen and locked myself in the freezer. I ended up stuck in there for half an hour. I still can't feel half my fingers. I checked the cameras in the morning and the tapes had disappeared. You didn't take them by any chance? No, we didn't. Since I'm pretty sure that will take more than a day, let's assign Shift A investigators.
Officer on station.
Okay, alarm. There are no signs of the criminals in the house. The front doors are broken down and shadows lurk inside. Now put your hands up.
811.
Under caught. Officers in the home. Perfect.
911 in
Theft at
progress.
everyday mall. Drug addict attempted to hide an expensive bottle of liquor under his jacket. He was caught being able to profit. Central Grand. Where's our next call, eh? Sam needs somebody. He's still welding already fired anyway. Go work for him this time. Maybe he can give you a job. Jack, one of our new guys tried to rape her account. We left him up in a hotel room, but he's trying to hand the whole organization over to the police. I think it's time he talks to the police officer.
911.
Death report. You're caught. Officers unarmed. Grant, join the 200 Club. San Jack had something going down at the city center in 1839. Policemen crashed at a party, I think. Okay, should be enough for such a request. I mean, sure, I guess.
412 in progress.
Parking lot. Assault with a deadly weapon. A woman reports that she saw a skinhead attacking a dark-skinned valet, striking him around the leg and then helping to a dead freak. Oh shit, don't do it. She saw a pistol sticking out of the skinhead's belt. Okay, Grant, Birch, Smarty, and Silk. Go deal with that. Stovall is back. Back up. Situation where 16 go. Requesting reinforcements. Okay, Cintron Robbins. Go.
410A in
Attempted
progress.
murder at the city center. That's Sand's job. We're gonna ignore it. What does it say though? Man in an expensive suit is lying in the street. Seems he's been shot, but no one saw who shot him or from where. The man is still alive and an ambulance is on the way. An ambulance is already on the way. That's... And there's no witnesses. It seems like there's gonna be a pretty damn difficult murder investigation. Or investigation. I think I'm just gonna take the 1K.
410A
Yeah.
complete. 412.
Thank you for doing as we asked. Here's the amount we agreed on. Assault with a deadly weapon, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed, good. Attempted murder, offender escaped, civilian died. Well, shoot, man.
910A in progress.
I thought for sure the ambulance got him. Attempted robbery at the suburb. 8-year-old Kevin is at home, alone, hiding under the bed. Unknown persons are gathered outside the apartment door. Hook and Vendel should be able to handle it, I think. They're both ranking officers. Both should be pretty decent at their jobs. Okay, Vendel and Cook needs some reinforcements, some audience. Silk, go ahead. Take it, mass shooting report. Got 3 new frames. Okay. So, this is him leaving. This is him. Yeah, they're still alive. They've been shot. Okay. Seems correct. Seems correct to me. So we'll go with that. And we're just waiting on this one last call. I'm pretty sure the day ends. Yep.
910A complete.
Okay, how'd it go? Fender caught. Officers unharmed. Perfect. End the day. Bye bye, Stovall. Shift B, you guys are looking like rock stars. Actually, everybody's looking like rock stars. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old colony club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vicus Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Oh, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place. I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.